क्रिकेट प्रोडक्टर पावर्ड बाय 1x बैट में आपका स्वागत है। आज के मैच पे चर्चा करने के लिए हमारे दोनों गेस्ट यहाँ मौजूद हैं। इससे पहले मैं उन्हें यहाँ स्क्रीन पे बुलाऊं, मैं बताना चाहूंगी ये मैच है साउथ अफ्रीका वर्सेस बांग्लादेश। बहुत ही ऐतिहासिक टाइप का मैच रहेगा, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच रहेगा। तो चलिए अपने दोनों गेस्ट को यहाँ इन्वाइट करते हैं और उनके साथ बातचीत शुरू करते हैं। सबसे पहले मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी नोएल डेविड, फॉर्मर इंडियन क्रिकेटर, जो आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। सर, आपका स्वागत है आज के प्रोग्राम में।
Thank you, Damni, and
You're welcome,
welcome back
Noel.
to.
थैंक यू। अगला मैं बुलाना चाहूंगी तन्मय मिश्रा जी, आपका स्वागत है आज के प्रोग्राम में। फॉर्मर केन्या इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेटर आज हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं, आपका भी स्वागत है तन्मय।
Thank you. Good afternoon, good evening to your viewers.
गुड इवनिंग। कल का मैच देखिए बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग था, भारत जीत गया पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच रहा। एक और देखने लायक मैच है आज जिसपे हम चर्चा करेंगे, साउथ अफ्रीका वर्सेस बांग्लादेश। दोनों ही स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है, दोनों के प्लेयर्स बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। तो इस पे एक एक करके मैं आपसे सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी। सबसे पहले नोएल, आपसे शुरू करना चाहती हूँ यहाँ पर कि अगर T20 वर्ल्ड कप 2024 की बात किया जाए तो बांग्लादेश वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका, अगर मैं बात करूं पिच की, टॉस की, किस तरीके का रोल प्ले करेगा? क्योंकि पिच में हमने देखा काफी प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही है हर टीम को एडजस्ट करने में।
Look, let's be very honest, okay? We've been talking about this pitch all the time. Yes, the pitch initially, the first day, when India played, it was unpredictable. The bounce was unpredictable. There was a lot of lateral movement. There was a lot of swing, which was nice to see, helping the fast bowlers, and still it is helping. But if you say yesterday's match, like Tanmay was discussing before this, we were in a show. But if you say it was not doing so much, the mindset of the batsmen when we went in, I think it was blocked. Okay, because ये wicket यार उसमें रहता है, we have to get to a good start. जो भी मिलता है मारो. So they thought the wicket will play like what it played in the first. But no, it was good. Yes, one odd ball was stopping and coming where it was difficult to drive. But I think if you go to see overall, I felt even Tanmay will admit that no, the wickets were being thrown away from both the sides. Yeah, there was not one good ball where it popped up or as a lucky catch get. There was nothing. It was okay. Yes, the bowlers bowled well in tandem. The intent was there. Coming to this game, I think the wicket will be the same. It's not going to be easy for a batsman to go out there and play all his shots, what he wants, which he has done in IPL 2024. It is going to be the same what has happened yesterday. And I think South Africa will be knowing that. They must have watched the match very keenly because they know, and even Bangladesh. So I think they will have a strategy planned. What has to be done today on this game. And I feel that South Africa, looking at overall whatever they have played against Bangladesh, they hold the upper hand.
Right, Noel. Coming back to Tanmay here, how has been the record of Bangladesh versus South Africa so far, if we talk about it?
Well, we'll have to go back to 2007, if I'm not mistaken, in the World Cup, which I played, where I think Bangladesh defeated South Africa. It was in the West Indies as well. I think we have to go back that much in the history, about 17 years. Apart from that, South Africa's record against Bangladesh has been exceptional. If we were to talk about what's going to happen is Sri Lanka will be praying more that South Africa wins this game. If you look at the table, South Africa is comfortably sitting on 4 points. Bangladesh has played one match and has got 2 points. If Bangladesh defeats South Africa today, they will reach 4 points, and mathematically Sri Lanka can only reach 4 points.
Yes.
So more than Bangladesh, I think Sri Lanka would want South Africa to win. Coming to talk about this game, I think both seamers, David Bhai has already talked about it, both seamers from both teams, they will have an important say in this. Now, who bowls well on the day will win the game. As far as the batting goes, हम जैसे दामिनी गली क्रिकेट खेलते हैं ना, गली क्रिकेट में क्या करते हैं, छू के बॉल रन भागते हैं, या यहाँ रख दिया दुक्का, इक्का दुक्का, ये विकेटें हैं ना, ओल्ड स्कूल वाली विकेटें हैं. आपको हमने अभी आई थिंक जो आईपीएल है पूरे इंडिया के लिए नहीं, पूरे देश के लिए एक हनीमून पीरियड था बैट्समैन के लिए। आओ मारो, मारते जाओ मारते जाओ। अब यहाँ क्या हो गया है, यहाँ बैक टू द बेसिक्स है। आपको मैच अवेयरनेस, आपको स्थिति को परखना पड़ेगा, मेजर करना पड़ेगा। यू हैव टू बी स्मार्ट, यू हैव टू बी इंटेलिजेंट। इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट द बिग शॉट्स, यस दे विल बी देयर, but if you are smart enough to get 130 140 on this wicket, you will win the game. So it's more about knowing, being aware to your surrounding. That's all. Basic cricket and smart cricket will win the day.
Right, Tanmay, and you have explained everything in a smart
Absolutely.
way as well. So all the
Yeah.
all the major
No,
points
that,
has been
no,
covered in
that
your
was
explanation, Noel. Right?
no, yeah, that was rightly said because a player can only understand what's going to happen in this wicket. Because uh, sorry to take the time, but if you have a blocked mind, going with a blocked mind, saying, "यार ये wicket वही करेगा जो पहले करा." No, wicket can change like yesterday's game. It changed. So I think even आज पता नहीं. Who knows? It's just a question mark. क्या खेलेगा? It can have a very bounces. It can bounce. It can go down. It can do anything. But we have to go with an open mind. Just go with an open mind. Adapt to the situation, which is very, very important. If you don't adapt and have a strategy plan for that initial 6 overs, then nothing is. Then everything will fall in its place because you have the place, you have the batsmen.
Right. No, no,
I
Tanmay,
just
you
want
have
to add
already.
something.
Yes, yes, Tanmay,
Sorry,
please.
sorry. I just want to add one thing to that, what David Bhai said. Yesterday, also, if you looked at it, I think despite we speaking about the wicket, we were discussing this yesterday and today before the show that about 10, 11 overs, I think India were 80 runs for two or for three, which is,
Yes, yes.
as a layman, as a cricketer, or as a fan of the game, you would think, यार 160 तो बनने चाहिए अब यहाँ से.
True.
But India ended up losing all their
Only
wickets and not
119,
playing six
yes.
balls. No, and not playing six balls. हम यहाँ
Hmm.
गेम ऑफ मार्जिन्स की बात कर रहे हैं, तो you have to be smart. It's just that if you just apply, you don't have to hit the big hits. And I think South Africa, when it comes to their fitness, I think any team
Definitely.
that in US leg, जो US का leg है, especially on this wicket, अपना fitness गेम में लेके आएगी. जैसे विराट कोहली को हमने देखा इक्का दुक्का भागते हुए, ये वो विकेट है कि जहां आपको थोड़ा भागना पड़ेगा. रन इतनी आसानी से नहीं आएंगे, तो मेक श्योर दैट यू आर ऑन द बॉल. आप रन बॉल भी खेलते हो तो लास्ट में अगर 20 रन बना दिए तो 140 वैसे भी हो गया है. So that's where we are at on this wicket.
Perfectly said, Tanmay. Perfectly said. Coming back to Noel, Noel, we have been discussing about cricketers. We have talked about fielders, bowlers, everyone we have talked about, the captaincy also. Let's talk about the coaches this time because this is a crucial match here. So, what's your intake on the coaches of both the team when it comes to Bangladesh or South Africa? What do you think about it?
See, I'm a person very open and very open-minded. I don't prefer these foreign coaches. Because see, the first thing is you have to understand the place and what language. Now,
Yes.
Gary Custon, for example, and the Pakis, few will understand, few will not. So how can you put things across to them? That is important. And if you have your own coaches, I think it will be more controlled, and people will understand. You will know what is their problem is. You can go depth into the player's mind and see कि क्या हो रहा है ये लड़के के साथ. I think Pakistan needs that. And I feel, as I said it previously, they are not together. Pakistan team is not together. They are wandering everywhere. They are left the captain alone to fight the battle. I feel that. Babar Azam is fighting his own battle as a captain there in the team. And I feel that the coach, if there was a coach like Wakar or Wasim, for example, I think everything would have been taken. I'm not a big distinct fan for foreign coaches because I feel that when you have your own who has played so many matches for your country and who's a retired, who have legends in there, why not them? Why do you need a foreign coach? For what for?
Yes, yes, Noel. Tanmay, here comes another important question, like the way Noel has discussed about the coaches and how he don't appreciate the foreign coaches here. I have another question for you: that what are the key factors that will determine the outcome of this match in combination? Like if we combine everything together, what will be the outcome of this match and which team is in better position? In short, you have already answered the question, but in a detailed manner, I want the answer from your end.
Look, it's very simple. We saw 3-4 seamers. If we were just to talk about this game, we'll speak about yesterday's game. There were 4 good seamers from Pakistan side. We had 4 good seamers on India's side. Whoever bowls as many dot balls as possible Yeah, the same thing is going to apply today. I think today will be a fresher wicket. They might play on a fresher wicket because that wicket was, I think, it played on and on. So it'll have more help for the fast bowlers. It all comes down to how Bangladeshi fast bowlers versus Bangladeshi South African fast bowlers, who bowls in the right areas, and especially with the wicket being up and down, you have to bowl the fourth stump ball coming into the stump. जो बॉल सीम को लग के बाउंस होगी, जैसे बाबर आजम को एज करके बुमराह ने आउट किया था, जो बॉल बाउंस करेगी वो स्लिप में जाएगी, और जो नहीं करेगी इट विल फोर्स द बैट्समैन टू प्ले. बहुत सारे कल हमने देखे डंडे भी निकले थे. तो यू हैव टू कीप अटैकिंग द स्टंप्स. Whoever attacks the stumps keeps it disciplined will win the game. As far as batting goes, you have seen it's been an uphill task. Yeah. Yes. If you look at it, that Lipton Das was in form. Mahmudullah finished the game really well, but that was on a different wicket. South Africa has already played on this wicket. David Bhai and I yesterday also discussed the advantage, and he very rightly pointed out India के सारे warm-up matches, India के सारे matches यहाँ हुए, so they had that advantage. उनको पता था. You look at Rohit's captaincy. You know, everyone was thinking, "Arey, why didn't we give Bumrah bowling? New ball, wickets चाहिए." He didn't panic. He brought the way he used his bowlers. Also, same thing applies over here, how you use your bowlers when you use them. Because 120, 115, you're very much in the game. So you just have to know application from both bowling sides will win you the game. Whoever bowls better, whoever bowls more dot balls on these wickets.
Absolutely.
Right, Noel, when we talk about the strength and the weakness of the players from both the team, so which players do you think that they can make an impact or they can make a change in this today's match? What do you think? If I give you a choice of choosing 2 or 3 players from each team, which 3 players will play an important role today?
See, for me, Carlson, okay, and long due is Deacock and David Miller. And I rightly last time I predicted David Miller because he's a key batsman for them. He can turn game like this. So for me, him, Shakib Hussain, the wicketkeeper Musafir Prema, and the bowler himself, Musafir. You know, these are the key guys. I love this left-hander Musafir because he has so much of variations in his up his sleeves. If you see the IPL when he played for Chennai, he was a key bowler for Chennai Super Kings. The moment he left and went, I think they lost that impact, Chennai. And I find he's one of the good bowlers who bowls at the depth because of his variation and who bowls the new ball also with variation. And I find him very difficult to play. So I think these 3 key players for Bangladesh and those 3 key players for South Africa.
Right, Noel. Tanmay, is there any name you want to add on to this list, or you totally agree with Noel?
No, I agree with most of the things he said. I just want to add the fact that Tristan Stubbs was exceptional in their chase. Yes, he scored less than runner ball, but it was that partnership. And he bats at number 4, especially on wickets like this. That's the position where you can control the game. You've got to be smart. I think he's someone. He's carrying good IPL form. He's someone that will he will make an impact. And apart from that, I think Saqib. I already said his name earlier. As much as Mustafizur Rahman, which is rightly pointed out by him, and Taskin Ahmed. Yeah, I think Taskin Ahmed, and somewhere I want to go with Saqib again, but Taskin Ahmed from Bangladesh point of view, and Nokia and hopefully Rabada today might come to the party.
Right, Tanmay. Thank you,
They will
Noel and
come to the
Tanmay, for
party
sharing all
because
the
the wicket
information. Yes,
suits
Noel,
them.
please.
Yeah.
I said they will come to the party because the wicket suits them. So watch out for them.
Right, Noel. So thank you, Noel and Tanmay, for joining this conversation. It was an amazing interaction, and I hope to see something different on field today. Let's hope. Okay. Before ending the program, Noel, which team? If I give you a choice to choose, which team will win today?
South Africa.
Perfect. And Tanmay?
Yeah, South Africa. Better seam attack.
Okay. So I think the prediction has been done in the show. Let's see who's going to win today. Thank you very much for being a part of this program. Cricket Predictor powered by 1X. Thank you very much.